what's going on? Rolling with the Rolling Stoner, we back. 115, y'all. This is chapter 115, man, with my special guest, my brother in the building. Truth be told, man, thank you for coming through, man.
Thank you for having me. Pleasure as always.
Man, you already know, man. You already know. Let's actually, let me see here. Can we scoot over a little bit? Like,
this
so
one?
There we go. All right, so, man, truth be told in the building, man. Look, you just got back from New York and everything, man. How was your trip and everything?
Literally hours ago, man. It was good. I had a keynote speech for RWRS conference.
Yeah.
It was dope. It was so dope. They're actually bringing me back to speak to a run of schools, high schools and universities in New York during April for National Poetry Month.
Oh shit!
Yeah, man. It's been moving. I'm blessed.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. I know you got so much to talk about, man. You got so much going on, like, you know, especially this within the next couple of weeks out here, man, in Phoenix, Arizona. So, you've been on the show before. You kind of know the format. You know, we listen to a couple tracks, like, you know, we're gonna elevate a little bit, you know.
Yes, damn, D.
And I got a lot of topics that I'm gonna kind of chop it up with you about. You know?
Let's get it. Let's get it in.
Hell yeah, man. So, yo. Chapter 115, rolling with the Rolling Stoner. Y'all know what it is. I got to go ahead, of course, and start off with my mantra before we spark up. You know what I mean? So, real quick, we intake the smoke not to abuse, but to heal the body, elevate the mind, uplift and enlighten the soul and spirit, gut, mind, and heart. With that being said, truth be told, are you down to go ahead, get into this playlist?
You already know what it is.
Hey, man, hell yeah. So, we got our coffee, you know what I'm saying? You see the mugs, you know.
It says coffee, so that's what it is.
Mine says cappuccino, so,
yes.
You know. So, yo, man, we about to go ahead jump into this playlist, man. We got my man Truth Be Told in the building, man. You know it's going to be a special one, yo. So, yo, we want y'all to go ahead and enjoy this first track. This is called Antisocial. This is coming from an artist out in Portland, my man Marcus McCauley, yo. So, y'all let us know how y'all feel about it. Puff or pass, sip or pour, all right? Cheer.
Nice to meet you. My expression see through, tryna hide everything we do. Everybody working for E-News. I gossip, tryna keep cool. They talk, but he knew. Eyes on walls in all four corners of the room. Tired of being tired of things. Anxiety way higher than me. A product of rice, roni, fried bologna. Face to shade, but no pop to show me. My mama, when they had to do all that on the lonely. And didn't forget to turn around for Madam Zeroni. Fuck, I'ma call Tyrone for he phony. I'll pack it all up and move it to the rodeo Coney. And if I got a man, I'll do it all on my lonely. I need me something brand new, so fuck you and you. Now all of you niggas on free game. Keep saying you changed, just stayed in my lane. I found my pace, can't mess my day up. Can we all just get along now? Won't get caught in front of y'all. Got called out and got down tone. Face her putting a fake smile on, gosh. Won't let it fuck my whole day up. I've been high all day. Feel my pain. Substances all in my face. How I came. Trying to find a different change, different wave. Drowning in this mental state. Ridden my pain. I don't mean to piss anybody off. Maybe it's all inside of my head. I'm praying it's all inside of my head. Thought so woke, I hardly rest. Get up and do it over again. Why should I work for another man when I'm the man? Catch up in quicksand. I'm not a fan. Fuck trying to pick and choose. I need me something brand new. Fuck you and you. Now all of you niggas on me free game. Keep saying you changed, just stayed in my lane. I found my pace, can't mess my day up. Can we all just get along now? Won't get caught in front of y'all. Got called out and got down tone. Face her putting a fake smile on, gosh. Won't let it fuck my whole day up.
Yeah. So, that right there, man, that was called Antisocial by my man Marcus McCauley. Coming out of Portland, Oregon, man. Please go check him out. Go support his new album called No One Cares, man. Out on all platforms. Doing his thing, man. Shout out to your boy, Big Moody Marcus, man. But
I like that joint.
You like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was cool, man. Antisocial, man. Go check him out. He actually made that whole album like from scratch, kinda.
Word.
Yeah. No samples, no He actually did every instrument, actually recording and shit. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
Real music. That shit.
Real music. Yo, yeah. So truth be told, man, in the building, man, like you said, you got a lot that's kicking off right now for this upcoming year, man. Especially in the next couple of weeks, man, the Artists Against Cancer benefit game. Yeah. Can you please, like, just kind of jump into that, like, you know, tell the people, like, what's going on with this? Like,
so, like, this is one of the baby projects with Culture PHX. Morris Allen was an artist that passed away from Hodgkin's non-lymphoma 5 years ago this September. Yeah. When he passed, a lot of people were trying to make money off of his name, and to be honest, it pissed me off. Mm-hmm. So with the family's blessing, I started doing this game to bring the community together, but also to remember his name. And if we do this properly with the community coming together, we're able to also have funds where we can give scholarships away. Like tomorrow, literally tomorrow, I go to the bank to sign the paperwork to officially have the Morris Allen Memorial Scholarship. So it's official.
Man, woo, big moves, man. Hell yeah, bro.
Like we got more power than we know out here. So I'm trying to I'm tired of talking in Facebook posts. So this game is one of those things where we just put it in action. And like I said, you're gonna be involved in it, so you know what it is. It's a whole community collaborative effort. This one is by far the biggest and most ambitious project we're doing. Our goal is to have a minimum of 400 people at the arena, at least 1,000. We'll have a couple dozen vendors or so. The Color 8 is performing outside the arena before the game. Yeah. Once they finish, doors open, you come in, you got vendors you can come see, go down to the court. Seating is first come, first serve, so everybody damn near got a courtside seat. Man, yo, it's a good look. I'm just saying.
Man, yo, you gonna be right there with the action. Like,
man,
you know what I mean?
Right on the court. And then for us, like, we get to hoop on the same court that Kobe, LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you get to play on the same court as superstars, man. I'm like, that's what I'm excited about. I'm like, yo.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. We did it. And the game we did last time, it was a 1-point game. It went down to a half-court shot that just missed. It was live. Like, we're going to have a good time. Ain't nobody trying to get no 10-day contract.
I might be, though.
Hey, I'm saying, shoot your shot. I ain't mad at you.
Hey, what's good, son?
Yo, there ain't a wing defender in the shoot. I'm just saying. But, and then on top of that, after the game is over, then we're moving to part of the concierge where Basement Tapes is taking over to do that thing.
Oh, that's so dope, man. I didn't even know about the concierge part.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a full day, a full event. Man. Like I said, the goal is if we get the people to come out, we'll be able to give $2,000 away to kids throughout the valley.
Hey, man, let's make this happen, y'all. Quit playing around, man.
Y'all come through. Tickets. Yo, get your tickets, culturephx.com. And the thing I didn't even mention about this, bro. Yeah. The first 150 people who get tickets to the game also get tickets to the Suns-Bucks game the very next afternoon. Oh, man. So Sunday, March 8th, if you get a ticket, if you hurry up and get a ticket to the game, you also get an NBA game ticket included at no extra charge. And the tickets have been moving. There are fewer than 30 of those tickets left. So if you're watching this, it might be too late by the time you
hurry.
Get your ass to moving. Yeah, man. Like this is the 20s out here. This is the we call it. They had the roaring 20s back in the day. We in Phoenix. This is the rising 20s.
Rising 20s, man. So 2020.
That means rise up off your ass. Stop waiting to the last minute to get tickets. This is going to be major. I'm telling you.
Shout out, man, Coach PHX, man. Also, with this podcast as well, we have a promo code. So, man, save you even more money and you still get the same package, man. So, promo code is Stoner. Go to Coach PHX. Use the promo code Stoner, man. Hey, get them tickets right now, man. For real, for real.
Copy your joints ASAP. They are moving, for real.
You said this is like the year of the 20s now, and I kind of want to dive into that, man. 2020, a lot of people have like different concepts of what they see 2020 as, and like this year is like represents certain things. So I kind of want to know, like, truth, like what does 2020 represent to you? Like, you know what I mean, this year, like this movement, like, what
it's a renaissance that's been going on for a couple of years. Man, you good? You good? Yeah. But it's a renaissance that's been going on for a while. Yeah. As far as the artists, especially from a creative standpoint. Mm-hmm. And we're reaching a point now where you have people that are making moves in certain areas, and we're doing not just being artists, but we're learning how to turn our craft into careers. And most of us are being more serious with what we're doing. Yeah. But we have a greater reach than we thought we had before. Yeah. We are learning to, like, it's an explosion that's happening. And some people call me crazy for saying this, but I'm always an ambitious individual. Like, you can't tell a dude that bought 7,000 tickets for a basketball game that he's crazy. Yeah. But I believe that Phoenix is becoming artistically what Atlanta is to the Southeast is what Phoenix is going to become for the Southwest. And the fact that we also have other cities that are around and connected, and from that whole networking standpoint, like, we can really make some things happen. So I'm trying to do my part as far as that goes, and I'm blessed to be in a position where I've been doing as far as doing the work, and now I'm reaching a point where I'm getting into spaces where you're having those meetings with the people that you need to be in those rooms with, but not just for my own personal benefit, to make those changes happen for the community. And as long as we all are working, like still working on our things, but we work together and then have that same focus, man, it's going to be, like, you seen what's going on. It's just everything is blowing up right now, and it's happening so rapidly. Shit is crazy.
Now, man, I noticed you said, like, you know, certain people are taking it seriously, and like that's kind of why. Do you feel like it's majority of people are starting to wake up and like kind of see, like, it's opening up? You know what I'm saying? It's starting to.
No, it's a shift. That's starting to That's starting to happen. Yeah, because I made a promise to myself last year. I was gonna stop focusing on Facebook posts and start focusing on news headlines, because people don't pay attention until somebody else is talking about you. And so instead of I kept seeing people speaking, and it's like they're yelling to a wall or they're yelling to the same people. And we have, instead of just doing it, like, we have to lead by example and not by post or not by the number of likes. And like that's starting to happen. You're starting to see that shift. It's like, okay, they're doing this. People starting to get out of their ego and look around and be like, oh, it's about what we doing. Like, it's not like they're not successful because, you know, there's something I'm not doing, or they're not hating against me. They're just doing the work. We have people now that are ready to just do the work. And instead of trying to tell everyone to do what they want them to do the way they want them to do it, everyone is just handling their lane. Like, from culture to community, everything is always a multi-pronged attack. There's no one way to do it. We all got our lanes. And so now we're learning how to be in our lanes, how to network properly, how to build together, and there's power in numbers, man. It's amazing.
Now, speaking of, like, you know, the transition and, like, you know, the energy shift and everything, what was, like, I mean, it's still, you know, we're still, like, kind of getting through it and everything, but, like, what was or what is that disconnect, like, you know, from generation to generation, or more so, I guess, society, with, like, in general? What's that disconnect? Because I can't say generational now, because you have people, like, my age, I'm in like the 29, 30, 35 group, like, you know what I mean? But it's like, we still, like, feel a little different from people that's like 27, 28, that's still technically in our generation, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't really say generational disconnect, but, like, what is that societal disconnect, you know, that you feel like we are, that keeps, like, preventing?
Part of it is just differences in backgrounds. Those who are 27 now likely did not have to go through what those 35 and up went through. Like, you got to remember, the 35 and up, this is Generation X. This is you know, the Zennials. Some older people still call them millennials, but the point is, they went through the war on drugs era. They went through the crack epidemic. Like, those neighborhoods were literally war zones when you were living in them, and the fact that most of us didn't think we would make it to 18, let alone 35 or above, is just amazing. So that you have that group. It's a different mentality you have when you come from that. You understand struggle differently, versus, and not to dissuade what anyone else is going through, but having a generation that didn't have to have that burden, who didn't have to learn from it. Like, the knowledge of your history. If you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. During this time, because you had so many people that were focused on surviving, they weren't able to teach the way that they were taught with the previous generation. So now those guys, us, we are the middle children. We are the bridge between the OGs, the older generation, and the young cats. And the young, like, the problem is with a lot of the young cats is you're young. And in that, there comes ego and arrogance. I know, because I've been there. And you have to, you feel as if you know everything. And that's not really the case. Like, it's not that you can't teach someone something, but you are in a position, and again, coming from this generation, you understand the respect and the reverence to your elders. It's not, you know, pointing fingers, talking about all pointing at all their faults and everything. Right. Because if it wasn't for them taking the lashes and the bruises that they did, you wouldn't be standing where your punk ass is now. Right. So just that basic respect is missing. Yeah. And that part is gone. And everyone's like, well, you gotta respect me first. No. Remember when you used to have the grown folks table and the kiddie table? Yeah. You got folks at the kiddie table trying to step to the grown folks table talking sideways who don't know what the hell they're talking about. Yeah. That's an issue. Like that the lack of respect and the reverence and just saying you lived through the civil rights era, so you actually had to go through real shit. Yeah. You weren't worried about being bullied on social media. You were worried about German shepherds biting your arm off. Yo, man. Like, who are you to talk to them about that? You don't have to be perfect because none of us are. Yeah. And the thing is, a lot of people, if I can just be blunt for a minute, no pun intended.
Hey, rolling with the Rolling Stoner, man. Go ahead.
A lot of these cats haven't really gone through what others have, and so they don't understand the magnitude of it. Some folks will say, man, you ain't old enough to have gone through anything. That can be dismissive because everyone goes through things. Yeah. But to know what others went through and why that your path, yes, although it was hard, is easier than it was for the previous generations. And that alone is where the respect comes from.
That's where the respect is missing. That's where the disconnect, man. I totally agree, and that leads into a few more questions that I got for you. But of course, you know, this is the music playlist. Like, you know, we definitely got to jump into a couple more tracks, man. But
what we got?
You know where we going with this. This one right here is actually me, Fransisco Phoenics, featuring your boy Dom Root, man. This is called "Stay Up," man, and this is exactly what it's titled, "Stay Up." This is exactly what I want y'all to feel, man, and like do. So
shout out I Am Root.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, before we jump into this, man, I gotta say, shout out to I Am Root, man. Shout out to Ashton Von Charles. Shout out to, of course, Stone on Sax and Ray Flag, Annika Marie, you know, DJ Juma. House of Love 2020, man, was an phenomenal event, and it was just like, you know, so much like beauty in the air when it comes to just the music, the people, the vibes, you know what I mean, the artwork, like it just, everything was beautiful, man. So thank you to everybody who came out, man, and had a good time, man. House of Love. Shout out to Rebel Lounge, of course, like, you know, we're gonna be there. But man, with that, man, Stay Up, man. Yo, Fransisco Phoenics featuring your boy Dom Root. All right, y'all enjoy this. Cheers.
Player, what's up? Hey, stay up. Hey, player, hey, what's up? Hey, you up? Hey, stay up. Look, shout out to the niggas, gotta have it. With the full grind coming automatic. Nigga, fuck the odds, they gon' make it happen. Locked in, making pure magic. Nigga pulled in like a fucking magic. Hustle mind, that be God-given. Thinking to myself, what the fuck am I missing? Sat down and listened, pen in the pad, make sure it was written. Now to make sure that we doing it different. And shout out to you for you keeping your pimpin'. We never been hating, don't mind no waiting. Gave us a chance to work on our patience. Come on, dawg, don't disrespect. We cut off the leg, then come for your neck. We coming through slaying, so teach us the game. No, it's no shame, we just be fighting the grain, out in the rain. Fight through the pain, glory be all in the veins. The reason they lame, they don't want to change. Now they just clogging the lane, it's hard to maintain. All I'm just saying, I notice you doing your thing. Pimpin', player, what's up? Hey, stay up. Hey, player, hey, what's up?
It's life hard enough by itself.
Stay up.
These niggas tryna kill me. Ran off with the 3P. What you on now? I did last week. But shit, who gives a fuck when we all gotta face tough luck? These demons stay tryna claim us, but the plan is to stay up, reach goals and stay paid up. Everybody know we got it going up tonight. We do it for the culture, bring the stars out at night. I'm on my way now, and you should be too. Got it riding like a cool. Got support from the truth, so stay up.
Player, what's up? what's up? Hey, stay up, stay up, hey, stay up, stay up. Hey, play up, play up. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, you up, hey, you up. Hey, stay up. Niggas break their word, bitches on your nerve, tryna play you to the curb. But you know what you deserve. Just show you right, show your lights, show receipt, you paid the price. Got the bag and flipped it twice. Now tell that waiter, hold the ice. This is life, nigga. Play up, play up. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, stay up, stay up. Hey, stay up, stay up. Hey, play up, play up. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, you up, hey, you up. Hey, stay up, stay up. Hey, stay up. Hey, stay up, yeah, you stay up. Hey, stay up. Hey, stay up. Hey, stay up, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed that right there. That was called Stay Up by your boy Fransisco Phoenics featuring Dom Root, man. Shout out to Dom. Shout out to Iron Root Co Collective, man. We out here trying to just, hang in there and root for each other, man. Make sure things grow, you feel me? So, stay up, y'all. Yo, that's just the message behind that, man. So,
I like that one, too.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Man, so we got Truth Be Told in the building, man. This is chapter 115, man. Truth be told, bro, you got so much experience when it comes to, writing and, spoken word and just presenting. And you've traveled, you got many accolades, for doing such works and stuff. And I kind of wanted to, get your opinion on, traveling as an artist. Everybody, I feel like, everyone's goal is to at some point, be able to tour and take their, talents on the road. Mm-hmm. What was some of the hardest things that you kind of ran into, being on the road and, presenting your artwork on the roads?
Well, you always have your issues. You have your bootleg promoters. Okay. You have sometimes some events where if you don't handle things properly, I suggest that once you reach the point where people are asking you to do shows out of state, that you require a deposit. Mm-hmm. So regardless if the show happens or not, you still get money for having your time reserved. Wow. I think artists forget the importance of their time. Yeah. So it's been a lot. It's been ups and downs. You have situations like that, and then you have situations where you're dealing with people where everything works out perfectly. Mm-hmm. But it's a matter of just as you travel, you see different audiences. You see which pieces that you're doing, whether it's music or poems, that resonate with the people that you're doing, and you want to be mindful of your audience and where you're performing. Yeah. Certain poems that you do or certain songs you do may hit in Atlanta. It may not be the same way in Atlanta. It may not be the same way in Arizona. Instead of you have to realize that as an artist, you want to share your craft, but you also want to improve your craft. Yeah. And just because you think what you're doing is right doesn't mean there's not something you can't learn. It's so many different aspects with that. For anyone who's considering traveling, I would say the same advice that Talam AC told me. Yeah. Start in your city, sharpen your craft, get it to the point, and then spread regionally. And then once you go regionally, then spread nationwide, and then just continue to go. A lot of people are so focused on going viral, they don't focus on going. They don't focus on their craft. Mm-hmm. The keynote speech I just did was on turning your craft to your career. Mm-hmm. And I mentioned Kobe Bryant. Shout out, rest in peace, Kobe. Of course, rest in peace, Gigi. But I talked about Kobe because the reason that people are mourning him so hard is that they revered his work for his craft. Yeah. The game for him was a craft. Yes. But the problem is a lot of artists treat their craft like a game. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that those who are traveling, you see they're doing it, and the reason they're doing it, part of it is just the work and being consistent. Yeah. If your work ethic has to be stronger than your talent, and both of those have to be stronger than your ego. And a lot of people nowadays have more ego. Let me say this to the camera. A lot of people nowadays have more ego than they have talent. Oh. Yes, you. Oh. Rolling with the Rolling Stoner. But the thing is, you have to have a level of humility where you're able to learn. For me, when I started in the game, it was like the cats that was on Def Poetry Jam, Queen Sheba, Sheehan, all Black Ice.
Man. Oh man, hey, all came through the Poetry Lounge back in LA. That's where I was kind of
BPL.
Yeah,
still
man,
there. They've been on.
That's where I was raised for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, man. So like she and Ice were the two that those are like my big bros and my mentors, but they're the ones that like got me into the game. Mm-hmm. They and just I was at a college show and they saw me and was like, yo man, keep going. Yeah. And it went from that point to I'm looking at them and revering. But even to this day, when I say that I'm my brothers, I'm still not just gonna pop off to them. Like who am I to say something to these cats?
Yeah.
And a lot of people who call themselves poets don't even know who those brothers are.
Man, that's
right. It's like how you gonna be part of a craft and not understand? And that's the thing. Like with hip hop, like anybody nowadays, you know, it's so commercialized and the market is so flooded. Everybody can't do the right thing. Like there's a genuine level to the craft. Like with the track with you and Dom, you can hear the work that's in that. But even with that, if like Most Def came up to y'all not gonna talk. You know,
hell no. Like you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you got cats that think that just because they get applause at an open mic that they don't.
Yeah, that they just next superstar, and it's just like, yo, you not Lil Wayne yet, bro. Like,
and the thing is, you're not even trying to be anybody else, but you want to be a better version of yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
But, bro, matter of fact. When we
go ahead.
You talking about treating your craft like a game. Mm-hmm. You still have poets who do first drafts of poems at open mics like they done did something. Like, I don't even write. I just write one time and that's all I do, bro.
Yeah,
man, your whole poem is like the equivalent of a CD. Remember when they had CDs back in the day? You write your name on it in a Sharpie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the quality of the poems.
Yo.
But
man,
and I'm not saying this because just to shit on folks, but some people need to be humbled.
Man, and that's so true. And I've had this debate many times with my boy Sonny Cartel. Shout out to Sonny Cartel. Mm-hmm. Man, you know what I mean? Iron sharpen iron. But yeah, me and him, like we be talking about these different things, man. So one of my things is like, or a question I have for you, like, and this is what I asked him as well. Because you call yourself something, does that really make you it?
Brad Pitt had one of my favorite lines of all time in the movie Fight Club. Mm-hmm. Sticking feathers up your butt does not make you a chicken.
Well said. Well put. Better. Thank you. Okay.
And like it's like, I'll go a step further, and I'll just say it from like I say it for myself and my craft. Yeah. Everybody's a poet until a poet steps in the room.
Man,
you know real when you
and this is why I bring this up, because it's like, you know, we have like, you know, everyone wants to be, you know, a recognized artist. Everyone wants to be, and to the point where you were saying, you know, we don't study the craft anymore. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's kind of the point where I'm going. It's like, because you just came out with with some content. And now you feel that you're part of that crowd. Like you only made one, like, you know, one step into it, and it's like, or one like. Yeah,
but for some people, that's how you know they're doing it for the wrong purpose. Like I've been blessed with everything that's been happening, but I've also worked my ass off to get where I'm at. Yeah. And some people just want attention. It's not even the craft. They just want to have that one thing so they can say, I did this. And just lean on that. The same way you have folks that once they graduate high school, like the highlight of their lives is what they did in high school. Yeah. That's their equivalent.
Oh my God.
It's the same thing. Yeah, man, I did this.
And high school, man, I used to be that nigga.
Man, and you know who these people are, because they're at the same open mics doing the same poems and never doing anything else. Walking around like they the Old Spice man, like, hello,
yo, yeah,
I am here. like they floating to the stage with like baby powder.
Ego is way too high, bro.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
And like the Old Spice man,
right? Just like they just come in riding like a dolphin, just come out of the ground and ride them up to the damn stage. Hello, people, I am here. Love me, bro. Like, and the thing is, what so many cats don't realize is that their ego has killed opportunities that they're not even aware of.
They're not even aware of.
Just because the people saw how they were acting and deaded it on site.
Oh man,
that's like, nope, I can't do it. Just like the people I've met, that the more talented they are, the more humble they are. Yeah. Like those who are really doing it. Like my boy, I was just talking about Black Ice. Yeah. I was looking at his IG today when I got off the plane once I landed. Mm-hmm. And he's in Amsterdam. and he's got photos of him chilling with Mos Def and Dave Chappelle. Like those are his boys.
Yeah,
though.
he's just chilling. Too,
yeah,
like,
and it's like when you're in that area, there's a level of humility, reverence, and respect that's just passed along.
Yeah,
and when you break that, like folks know, like dope artists worldwide typically know each other. Yeah, and if they don't, then we both know somebody who knows both of us.
Yeah. There's some type of mutual friend, like in between.
Yeah,
like,
you got cats who don't like they ain't even known in their city and going around like they just.
And that's crazy too, because like when you look at like the people who are in that like in that realm or in that highlight, like the people like let's say Jay-Z's and Nas and Mos Def's and stuff like that. Yeah. And then you like look into it like you notice that like oh damn y'all used to kick it way back in the day and shit like y'all used to do this shit like for real a while ago like you know what I'm saying, so it's like it's like, crazy to see that.
Philly's a perfect example. The whole they had a Soulquarians movement, bruh. You had the Roots, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Mos Def, Talib Kweli. Man, I'm missing folks, but that was
I feel you.
But Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. That's fucking.
Who else? Busta Rhymes. Mm-hmm. It's like that. All of them. Yeah. And I see the potential for those types of things to happen here in Phoenix. That was the whole reason why I moved here.
I agree.
Like it's so many things, but. Like people, like you have to be willing to be ambitious and believe in yourself, but you also got to be in a position where you can listen and be respectful
and be humble.
And you can be respectful and not necessarily take the advice that's given.
Yeah, you don't have to agree with everything.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, and that leads into my next question because you talked about the lack of respect and everything, but also this past Tuesday you were the instructor for the writers workshop.
Yeah, man.
And of course, thank you again. What I'm saying, Smooth Brew. That was a dope event. Yeah. But one of the things that got me, like you said, there is a difference between, or my question is to you, what is the difference between respect and love? Like, you kind of broke it down, like, but like, that's just a question I'm asking. What is the difference? Or is there a difference?
Gotcha. It varies because you don't have to like, you don't even have to like somebody to respect them. Mm-hmm. I've said this plenty times before, and I'll say it again. There are people in this town who are part of the community or the art culture who I don't particularly get along with, but I'll still promote their events. I'll still work with them in a particular aspect. Because whatever we're feeling about ourselves is not bigger than the culture. Mm-hmm. That is the purpose. That is the point. And because we live in a society where everyone is so focused on me, and it's a sharing culture and it's a content culture and so on. So like people don't understand that they say that content is king, but not if there's no quality to it. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I fucks with your show so heavy because. It's good conversations, it's good people, and if you're looking for what's going on, you got it here. Yeah. So like you no problem. And like but to your question, love is and I guess respect is a byproduct of love to an extent. Okay. And I say that because I say that because I love the culture. Yeah. I don't have to love this person. Yeah. But I love the culture. Yeah. And so because I love the culture, I respect this person. Yeah. I'm not going to look at this person like if I have some things that are going on, and sometimes you have to have a conversation with some folks. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have to love folks from a distance, like your grandma used to say. Mm. A lot of times that happens, but it's just about moving forward. So respect is something that it's typically earned. Yeah. But it's not necessarily something that you have to just willingly give to folks.
Yeah, I agree. I want to get your opinion now. Can there be respect without love? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As I just said, there's a lot of people I don't fuck with. Yeah. But I can respect because of the culture. Yeah. So can I respect this person and not love this person? Yes. Okay. But there has to be love someplace else.
That's more so because you say love. I mean, respect is a byproduct of love.
Absolutely. Like, so it's something that you have to love, but it doesn't have to be connected to this person directly. Okay. And I'm certain there are people who don't like me or you know, and that's fine. Nobody's perfect.
That's
so,
perfect.
But the point is, it's not about us. It's about the culture. It's about moving forward. There are a lot of people out here who I feel are working to build some sort of legacy.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's why most of us are out here. A lot of people are transplants.
Yep.
So, shit, we are. So, but there are opportunities that are here, and what people are beginning to recognize is if you work together, the collective resources we have, like, multiply with what we're doing. Yeah. Like a lot of us come from a scarcity background, so you're not used to, okay, if I got this is only mine. Can't nobody else have this. Yeah. That's not how it is.
Yeah,
we are in the 5th largest city in the country.
Oh man,
it is so much out here. So much out here, and it's enough for everybody to eat. And if it's done strategically, we can all eat very well.
There are more than 1 million people in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yep.
7 million in a little bit over 7 million in Arizona, but there are over 1 million people in Phoenix, Arizona, man. So much.
200 to 300 moving a day.
Yeah.
Per day.
So much going on out here, man.
It's just a matter of people move. Whoever says that there's no culture out here, they just don't leave their house. Yeah. That's all it is. Because it's popping. This weekend is an example. The only reason I was not at the event last night is because I was on the other side of the country.
Hey, yeah,
otherwise,
man,
I'd have been there too. Like it's so many things that are going on. There's so many different groups and joints that are happening. Yeah, man. It's gonna be sick, man. Like give it 18 months, and I see Phoenix. If we do it right, it's gonna be.
I agree with that. 100%.
It's gonna be a problem.
Hell yeah, man. Yo, we got my man Truth Be Told in the building. Woo, chapter 115, man. Thank you for coming through, bro.
Thanks for having me, man.
Of course, man. So, yo, we're going to jump into another track. And then I got a couple, stoner questions I want to ask you. And, of course, we want to figure out, what you got going on coming up. And before we get up out of here. But let's go ahead and jump into one more track. And then, we're going to hit you with these questions. This right here is from a young artist out in Dallas, Texas, man.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, another producer, artist. He produces all his music and he writes all his own music, man.
Nice.
Yo, man. So y'all let us know how y'all feel about this Puff and Pass ship report. All right, chill.
Overthinking, excessive worry. I'm letting it all go. I'm no longer letting anything take away my peace of mind. Worry free. I'm worried. Worry free. Worry free. I'm worried. Don't worry. Worry free. Don't worry. Worry free. I'm worried. Worry free. Don't worry. Worry free. I'm worried. Worry free. Some say worry is the misuse of imagination. What you focus on is exactly what you are creating. Yesterday is dead and tomorrow's non-existent. So the present moment is the only place I'm living. Let go and let God. When I worry, I just leave it up to the most high. Lost my jobs and my tires popped off of my ride. Then I popped up on the 4 like, look, ta-da. I'm here now. Nothing can stop me. I'm connected to the universal God. No fear now. Worry is a waste of energy. Gotta keep my inner child alive now. Sometimes I'm depressed. Sometimes I get anxiety about what's coming next. But when I keep my mind right, positivity is what manifests. When I keep my mind right, everything lines up perfect. And when I keep my mind right, I know I'm destined for success. Worrying does nothing. It does not benefit. I'm worried. On the playground, worry free like the birds making chirping sounds at the top of the tree. Just feel, just breathe. No worries, no stress, no anxiety. Whatever comes up, don't think, just be the observer of the feelings inside your body. Cause they are not yours. You're peaceful at the core. Through the ups and feel the magic in the air. Paradise state of mind, not a nightmare. Worry free, like the mind of a child, free from fear, living in peace. LeeWater. I'm worry free. Worry free. 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 Release all your worries. Release all your fears. Worry free. Worry free. Worry free. Worry free.
That brother, let's get a show, man. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed that track right there. I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was called Worry Free by my man iLLaKriss. You know what I'm saying? iLLaKriss.
Shout out Illa. I like that.
Coming out of Dallas, Texas, man. Shout out to you, boy, iLLaKriss, man. Yeah, man. Worry Free. Young artist, man, doing this thing, like, you know.
Yeah, man.
So,
It's a lot of dope cats out here. It really is.
Yeah, man. So shout out to y'all, like, you know, keep constantly hustling, constantly putting out, you know, content, great content for us to, like, you know, provide for the city, man. That's what it is. It's all about.
Yes.
But yeah, we got my man Truth Be Told here, man. Chapter 115, man. We were just kind of talking about Culture PHX, man. Would you mind just kind of reiterating, like, what you were saying, like, you know, what the purpose of Culture PHX was?
Yeah. Well, the mission statement is basically focusing on cooperative economics and creating a structure that supports the art culture. Yeah. So Culture PHX, one of the main thing we've been getting attention for is the events that we've been throwing, the partnership with like the WNBA. You know, shout out to the Phoenix Mercury, shout out to the New York Liberty for the work that we've been doing. Looking forward to going back to Brooklyn this summer.
Hey,
but the main and more important aspect of Culture PHX is to create a structure to where we can promote the events that are happening here that people are saying aren't happening. Yeah. And although we have merchandise, everybody has merchandise, but we have decided just as a business model to have 20% of the profits that we make from everything go back into the very people and the creatives who are making the events that are generating and pushing the culture forward. Yeah. We don't most people who start off doing events are broke. Yeah. Flat out. Yeah. So if you have
a lot of, like, you know, coming out of your own pockets.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
A ton of it. Like all of us. Anybody, bro, I've been hosting shows. It's crazy. I've been hosting shows over 15 years. Yeah. And like most of it is coming. I'll wait till I finish. But most of it is coming out of our pockets, like you said. Yeah. But if we had something, or even if it was just a little something, like, yo, you get $40 to help on your event, or we have something where we have a nonprofit that pushes and does work in the community, and there's certain things that we can do. Like, there's a level of activism that also comes with art that a lot of people miss. But the main thing from a cooperative economic standpoint is learning the power of the dollar, learning the power of collaborating forces and talents together to create a broader platform where everyone can win. Agreed. And like I said, the only reason Culture PHX was created as a company, and our hashtag is Got Culture, is a direct retort to everyone who says that there is no culture.
Yo, man, especially in Phoenix, and it's like,
oh yeah.
And you know what? I can't be a hypocrite because I am a hypocrite because I was one of them people when I first got out here. I'm like, man, ain't shit going on out here, man. It's hot. You know what I mean? Like, ain't shit popping like that. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to force myself to start going out and, like, you know, going to these shows that I keep getting invited to saying nothing's not happening. You know what I mean? You know? So it's like, then, I had to just be like, oh, let me shut the fuck up, like, cause there's so much going on out here, man. Just saying that, man. It's just like I was one of.
It's crazy that people say that though. Like I'm trying not to laugh, and I'm
because I have to laugh because like I was one of them dudes, like
right. But like the people who saying ain't nothing that's out here don't want to leave their house more than 5 minutes. It's like, bro, how you gonna just because it ain't on directly on your block? But like there are a ton of things that were going on, and we talked about it before the show.
Yeah,
Elizabeth Montgomery is an awesome journalist at the Arizona Republic. The homie Greg Moore is as well. Those are two black journalists. Two black journalists who are doing their thing, who are using their platforms to get the messages out that they want to. Yeah. And Elizabeth this weekend just shouted out a lot of different events that are going on throughout the community. So like I said, just using the multiple platforms that we have to do what we do. And with Culture PHX, our target is to help serve others who have things going on. Yeah. Not trying to break anybody, but trying to have something set up or it's structured to where we can help them win as well.
Man, fuck. Coach PHX, man, like I said, of course, like, however, Fransisco Phoenics, the Rolling Stoner podcast or anything can be, of service of it, let us know.
Oh, absolutely, man. I got some things coming. I'm looking to do some things where everybody is going to win.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. There's so much going on out here in Phoenix, yo. Yes. Especially 2020.
AZ way too active.
Hell yeah. So, man, we got my man, Truth Be Told, in the building, chapter 115, man. This segment that we do is the random stoners questions. So we're going to be asking you, like, random questions. Just, answer as honest as you can and answer, as quick as you can. So, come on. We got a few that I wrote down, but there's a few that I kind of, still have.
Either way, let's get it.
Yeah. So, first question, though, for my man, Truth Be Told, says, would you rather be able to read minds or be able to see through walls? Now, because a lot of guests have been like kind of like, yo, so what's the stipulations and stuff? So, all right. Yeah. Okay. Stipulations. So, if you were to read minds, anyone who comes in within 6 feet of you, like your radius of 6 feet, perimeter or whatever, see through walls, we're going like the distance a little bit further. Let's say about like within from the street to a house is probably about like 15 feet. Yeah. So let's say about like 20 to 25 feet.
So see through walls or read minds. Read minds.
Read minds?
Hands down. Because a lot of people. I like helping people. I'm a problem solver. It's my innate nature. A lot of times I work. I'm a connector as well as a creative. Yeah. And a lot of times people just won't flat out say what it is that they need. Whether it be pride, ego, or whatever. Yeah. And if there's a way that I can help them and they don't even know where it comes from, cool.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I always saw like, reading minds is just like a lot. Like, a lot. Like dealing with people,
It's loaded because, like I said, you probably, you're going to find some people who are smiling in your face who hate your guts.
Yep.
And that's fine because, like, just coming from where I come from, being raised in the spots where we were raised, there's a certain level of resiliency and a not give a fuckness. Mm-hmm. So, it is what it is. I will just know where I stand with them.
I feel you on that. All right, next question says, would you rather would you rather have one wet sock or a constant pebble in your shoe? And another stipulation, because it'd be like, how long and everything. So I was like, all right, you gotta walk let's say 20 miles. Mm-hmm. It's a good distance. Like,
I'm taking a wet sock.
Wet sock?
Easy. Because that rock, you going to feel every step you take. That wet sock, after a while, it's just a wet. Like, have you ever had your foot wet?
Yo,
yeah. You know. So it's just,
it sucks.
It sucks.
Like, both of them suck, to be honest.
It sucks, but one of the suckages is less painful.
Yeah, I don't know, but like I feel like I can deal with that pain, though. Like, because a wet sock is irritating, though. It's not just, it's not painful. It's like, mentally, it's like fucking me up.
I would rather be irritated, though, than actually be in pain. I'd rather be taking steps like this instead of, ow.
I can adjust. All right, I'm going to walk on my toes and work on my calf today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to walk on my toes.
But like, it'll reach a point, like, say you're walking a mile. Yeah. By the time you a quarter mile in, you forgot you had a wet sock. And if you running
True.
I'm just saying, hey, we are in the desert. That sock will dry quick.
You're right. You ain't lying about that. All right, so this next question said, these are more so rapid fires. So is basketball court or football field?
Basketball.
Saxophone or drums?
Drums.
Whiskey or tequila?
Bourbon.
Oh, yeah, do it. Would you rather talk to animals or have a pet that talked?
Have a pet that talk. You realize how dope it'd be?
Right? Yeah, and it's your pet. Like no one can steal it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's your pet, for life. Like you know what I mean?
Can you imagine having like a dachshund or a German Shepherd or something, and y'all watching a game together? Your dog like, yo, I see him. You see what Zion did? Hey, I need you to walk me at halftime though.
Yo, yeah, hey. Still got a shit though, bro.
Right.
I know. Hey, and them nachos is looking good though, man.
Yes,
Come on,
I'm
bro.
gonna need you to drop something on the floor, homie. Stop playing. But yeah, man. That would be so dope. You realize you had fun. All your people want to come over, man.
Hell yeah, man. Like, hey, man.
Your dog gonna be there?
Some people like, your dog gonna be there. They ain't even coming for you, dog.
Ain't even
like,
for you.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, where your dog at, man? Like, come on, man. You know I was here for Scooter, man.
And
come on, man.
Like, hey, man, and then your dog be like, hey, man. As a matter of fact, imagine having it too. Like, your dog could talk, but like your folks didn't know. So you got like a dog sitter, they be like, hey, man. Yo, that sitter you had over here, man, was eating the food again. You ain't crazy. You wouldn't lose your mind.
Hey, man, I don't fuck with that sitter, though.
Right.
Bro, next time you come over here, I'm going to bite him, man. He been like, kind of holding off on the snacks and shit, trying to ration shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He ain't even want me, bro. He just opened the door and let me go outside.
Man, he brought
I get excited.
Girlfriend over here, bro.
Right.
Like, what kind of bullshit is this,
yeah,
man? Like,
you thought it was me peeing on the floor. It was him trying to pee on her. He missed. I'm just saying, man. He don't even walk me no more. He ain't give me no. He ain't give me no biscuits or nothing. He ain't put no water in my bowl. That water been there since last night. That was the water you gave. He ain't even change it, man. And he watched Fox News. Like, man, just get him out of here.
Now that you put it that way, I for sure want an animal that talk, man. I'm like, yo, you right, man. That would be a whole lot more entertaining than just talking to random ass ants and shit walking by. Like, yo,
right.
Hey, fuck you, man. Yo, you don't see me. I'm like, yeah. All right, well, let's move on though, real quick. All right. iPhones or Galaxy?
iPhone all day.
iPhone, okay.
Yo, real quick.
Yeah.
So I told you I was doing the keynote address.
Yeah.
And I found out that there's an app on iOS called Keynote that allows you to basically do your whole full keynote presentation. If you're doing a presentation in a spot where they don't have a projector screen, anybody who has an iOS device, whether it's the MacBook or the iPad or the phone, you can actually have your presentation going, and then they can see it on their phones.
Oh,
shit is gangster, bro.
Shit.
So,
well, damn.
Yeah, I like the protection. I like the fact that I own stock in them, and the stock keeps going up. So I'm a huge fan and a proponent. Yeah. No matter who you are, you ain't team iPhone or team Android. Yeah. Unless you actually buy stock, you just a fan.
You just a fanboy.
Yeah. I'm Mark Cuban with Team iPhone.
Yeah.
So whatever you do, just buy stock in it. Is all I say.
Hell yeah. We just got a few more questions.
Go for it.
All right, 1980s or 1990s? Yeah, I knew this was gonna be one for you though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew it. I was like,
here's the thing.
Like,
are we talking? No, actually, 90s. I'm gonna take 90s.
90s.
Yeah, because 80s you had the crack epidemic. Yeah. You had the so-called war on drugs, which decimated black families and black homes. If I was living in LA at the time, even if I was living in LA, there was a chance that you could have a fucking tank come through your front door. Yeah. You in Saginaw at the time, your auntie might be on the corner. Damn. It was like that. 90s, it wasn't as hard. It was still there, but you also have the golden era of hip hop. You have the change. You have there was a renaissance or a rebirth with Black Pride. Malcolm X came out. You had cats with the X hats. You had cross colors. There was a sense of Black Pride. There was the push for people going back to HBCUs, of which I'm one of those members, Southern University Jags for life. Hey. 90s. If for nothing else but the golden era.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah. I knew that was gonna be a good question.
Yeah, it was. It was
like,
real
hell
good.
yeah. All right, so yeah, just a couple more. This one says, would you rather rewind to a previous life, knowing what you know now? Stipulations. Everybody be like mad at the questions. Like, all right, so knowing what you know now, go back to a previous life, or fast forward to a future life with some type of wealth. Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. I would actually take neither option.
Ooh, never had that.
Reason being, coming from where we come from, there's no guarantee that I'd make it to where I'm at now. I've lost too many.
When you talking about going back?
Yeah, going back. I've lost too many people.
Yep.
As far as going forward, I am actually at a position now where that future is that's more likely to happen than not. So, based upon where I'm at now, my real quick, like 30 seconds.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, this is your time, man.
Now, my father had a heart attack last year.
I'm sorry, man.
No, he's well. He's well now. My punk ass uncles caused it, but that's another story. But he mentioned to me one time, just in conversation, he's like, "Son, this ain't no dress rehearsal that we live in it." And this was around the time. This was shortly after Kobe passing, so it hit even harder when he said it, because he was talking about himself as well. And like my dad's 66, and so he has more yesterday. He has more yesterdays than tomorrows, and he's certain of that, unless he lives to be 132, which would not surprise 132, which still wouldn't surprise me because he's just stubborn as hell. Yeah. But yeah, I would just keep moving forward. I would love to live in the present and have that sense of urgency with the knowledge and everything that I've learned, because that future I can make happen instead of having to fast forward. I'd rather take it a day at a time, because time isn't something that's granted. And then moving in the future, by definition, means I've lost time. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have.
Man, people don't. People take it for granted.
Yeah, too much. Like, man, people are entitled. To think that they are allowed to have this time, it's wild. It really is. But when you have near death experiences, it shakes you out of that. And even if it's not you, that's you personally, or just someone else that's close to you. Like, death has been too close to me throughout my entire life for me to ever have the arrogance to think that I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah, I feel you.
And so the way that I honor my life is attacking each and every day. Yeah. Not feeling like I'm the victim for what happens. And I know that things are going on. I'm a black man in America. We get attacked on a daily basis. But the point is, you have to value your time in your life. Yeah. Just live every day, man.
Nah, that's real as hell, man. Like, and that's such a beautiful answer, man. It's like, I wasn't expecting it, but that's one of the dopest answers like I got for that question, man. But man, because it's like, I don't know. I ask the questions, but like, of course I have my own thoughts of it and shit. So it's like,
honestly, I didn't until you asked the question. I didn't even think of the answer or go in that direction. But yeah, man, it's like between the two, now it's good. Yeah, man, the present, man, is key right now. But just one last question though. All right, last question though. This one says, all right, I know it. What is the closest thing to real magic that you have seen? Shit, my life. Hey, bro. Like I said, I say it sounds like a broken record, but the city I came from, according to the FBI, was the most violent city in America from 2003 through 2010. Shit. It had a 60% poverty rate when I graduated. 1/4 of my freshman class did not make it to graduation, and most of them didn't make it because of that. Shit. I didn't think I would make it to 18. I didn't think I would make it to 25, and I nearly took my life before then. I didn't think I would make it to 40. Shit. And here I am. Yeah. So just that alone.
Man.
And like people don't like saying their age or anything. I come from a place where I look forward to and embrace having gray hairs because so many people never reached that point.
Yo, that's why I'm like, I embrace my age. Like, I'm 29. Like, I know people be like, oh yeah, you still young and shit. But it's like, though I'm doing like this art, like I've never been like, oh yeah, I'm too old. Like, and it's like.
Man, please.
You know what I mean? Like, I've never, like, there's artists who won't, like, you know, won't not say their age. And, like, you know, who are younger than me, though. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's, like, not saying, like, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, and it's just, like.
But again, it's the experience of where they come from.
Yeah.
If you come from a spot where you see lives being taken on a regular basis, you value yours more.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm going to be real with you. I'm in the best shape of my life right now. I kick my 20-year-old's ass right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm totally fine with that. And you're seeing from a health standpoint, people taking their health more seriously and living longer and healthier and better lives. And to be honest, most cats nowadays in their 40s look better than these cats in their 20s.
Man, hey, man, shout out to my trainer. Shout out to Antisocial Henderson, man. Like, hey, he's transforming your boy almost every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man.
Changing stars in the building.
Man, changing stars, man. Shout out to you. Man, so, yo, man. Truth be told, man, thank you for coming through, man. This has been chapter 115 with your boy, Rolling with the Rolling Stoner.
My pleasure,
man. Thank you for coming through.
Anytime, bro.
Please let the people know, you know, where they can find you. Of course, I know you got so much, you know, that you're doing, like besides just, you know, the event, the basketball game. But yeah, can you please just tell the people where they can find you? What else you got going on, man? And, like, you know, what they can expect. You know what I mean?
Let me talk to y'all real quick.
Yep.
This year marks 10 years of me being a full-time artist. April will be my anniversary. I am currently in the process. Yeah. We're gonna do some
I'll
stuff.
drink some coffee to that.
Hell yeah. I'm in the process of co-writing a play based on the life of Donny Hathaway that's going to debut in Dallas at the AT&T Performing Arts Center July 16th through the 18th. While this is going on, I'm writing 2 books. While this is going on, we're working on the Artists Against Cancer benefit game. While this is going on, I am in the process of building a 3,000 square foot co-working space performance venue. To my knowledge, will be one of the only artist-owned venues in the state.
Let's fucking go, y'all! Like, what's up, man?
The purpose of this venue is for the community. Bro, I'm getting this set up. This is some exclusive shit right here. We're getting this set up to where we're gonna have the co-working space, and there'll be tickets. You know, you can just get like a day pass or a monthly pass. Yeah. But the dope part about it is it's in downtown Phoenix with free parking.
Oh shit!
Say you ain't got a car. Okay, you building this for the west side and the south side, but cats ain't got no transportation. How they gonna get there? Your pass also doubles as a light rail and bus ticket.
So if you can get a pass to that. You can ride the light rail for free.
Ride the light rail or the bus for free.
Or the bus. Or the bus
for free. Get down to the spot. We're going to have high-speed internet, laptops to be able to just get on, use the Wi-Fi. There's going to be a lounge. We're going to have a space that cultivates congregation and culture and networking. Yeah. Where you can just come through, hang out at the spot, grab some coffees, grab some pastries. I'm working to get a coffee owner in the building. Yeah, and just make it a spot, like something that we can use. And then after hours, you have a venue space that you can use. You have a business space that you can use downtown. You have a spot you can meet. Like we're looking to take this thing to a whole other level. And like once it's done, like there's gonna be a mural on the outside. It's gonna be something, bro. Man.
It's
for the culture.
For the culture, man. Look, whatever, like I said, man, whatever, you know, Fransisco, I could do for you, whatever, you know, the Rolling Stoner podcast, whatever we can do for, you know, the service, like, you know, provide.
Likewise.
Let us know.
Likewise. Once we get it set up, y'all can do a show live from there.
Oh yeah,
like, it's gonna be so beautiful.
Oh yeah, and I know everybody be nervous sometimes. Like we ain't about to like smoke out the building. Like you know what I'm saying.
And
like,
we got we got a bay door that lifts all the way up. So
hey, don't tell me that.
Yes, we do.
Hey, hold on.
We do. So if we need to air it out, it can be aired out.
Yeah,
just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Like there are a lot of things.
Yeah.
I've reached a point where like my craft has allowed me to be in, like I said earlier, be in rooms where I can make some moves. I didn't even mention this Thursday. The city of Phoenix is doing their first Black History Month celebration of culture program in years. I'm emceeing and I'm hosting, and the event is free. You can go to Truth Be Told, just the letter be told .net. Reserve your tickets through. There's a link that I can connect you to.
That's the 27th, right?
27th.
Yeah, man.
27th.
Oh man.
Yo, and
so much going on.
And the poem they want me to do.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I'm just gonna say this.
Shit.
The mayor and the chief of police are going to be in the room.
Oh, they're going to be there.
They're going to be state representatives who may not be fans of people who look like this, who will be in the room. Okay. And when I tell you I am bringing all the smoke with me on stage, if you're able to be there, you want to be there. I promise you.
Yeah. Oh, man. I can't wait for this, man. Oh, for real, man. One more time. Can you give them your handle where they can find you on social media and everything? Like,
you know what?
Get up out of here.
Easiest thing. Just go to truthbetold.net. All social media connects there. All things Truth Be Told are through that site. You can even subscribe. For $1 a month, get a free album sent to you. If you're a writer, I'll send you writing tips that I call bridge activities. Yeah, I'm here to help however I can. I am at your service.
Hell yeah, man! Thank you once again, man, coming through, man.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Anytime.
Chapter 115, rolling with the Rolling Stoner, man. Yo, we need y'all to hit them subscribe buttons, hit that like button, man.
Yes.
Just like, we need the support from the city because we only trying to grow as the artists grow and present more and more content from these dope ass individuals.
Support this brother right here. We have a lot of people that are doing things. Everybody can't do everything, but everybody can do something. So just spread the word. If you can't support, you can share. Let's build this movement and make this about what we're working on.
Real talk, man.
We can all win.
Hell yeah.
Period.
Man, so much people. Like I said, there's over 1 million people here in Phoenix, Arizona, man. There's so much support out there, man. There's so much opportunity out there, man. Let's all get it. Let's be serious, man. 2020. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Rolling with the Rolling Stoner, chapter 115 with my special guest, Truth Be Told, man. Thank you, man.
My pleasure.
Yo,
bro. Anytime.
Any last words for the people before we get up out of here, man?
If you can't change the people around you, change the people around you. Shout out to my mentor, Mark Gunn.
Man, with that, man, I don't even need anything else to say, man. We getting up out of here, yo. We're going to leave y'all with this last track, all right? Y'all enjoy this, all right? This is called Suede by my man Dom Root featuring LeeWater, all right? Y'all enjoy this. Y'all be easy. Peace. Chill.
Sway, sway, sway. Your love feels like sway, sway, sway. Your love feels like sway, sway, sway. Your love feels like sway. Your love feels like sway. Your love feels like sway, sway. Your love feels like sway. Like sway, your love feels like sway. Like sway, your love feels like sway. Like sway, your love feels like sway. We go out on occasions, you always look amazing. I really know what's underneath. Fell in love with a doll, with a queen so sweet. I would never do you wrong. I would never bring you home. Said I'll always treat you good, yeah. Always make you feel good. Soft to the touch. Hate to get you wet, cause it's a mess to clean up. But I love it when I get it. Love it when I get it. Fall in love with it. Girl, I cannot quit it. In the zone. Don't make me call
your love phone. Feels like sway, sway, sway. Your love feels like sway, sway, sway. Your love heart, honey love, brown sugar. You the one, patient lover, I could wait for you. Get more, I won't take from you. Got a sweet tooth, girl, I crave for you. And God told me I was made for you. You, definition of a queen, product of a story and a dream. Energy glowing like a beam, hoping it's for me. All this love is all I can see. In the zone, don't make me wait too long.
Like Suede.
In the zone,
Like
don't
Suede.
make me wait too long.
Like believing,
Yeah.
falling in love again. You made me believe in falling in love again. You made me believe in falling in love again. You made me believe in falling in love again. You made me believe in, yeah. You made me believe in. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Suede, Suede, Suede. Your love feels like Suede, Suede, Suede. Your love feels like Suede, Suede, Suede. Your love feels like Suede. Your love feels like Suede. Your love feels like Suede, Suede. Your love feels like Suede, like Suede. Your love feels like Suede, like Suede. Your love feels like Suede, like Suede. Your love feels like Suede.